We're all here for you, so if you ever need help, just please reach out to one of us. And
Amid the messages of season's greetings,
I know it's a struggle during the holidays.
came one of warning Wednesday.
It's a very hard time of the year for a lot of us.
As people in recovery and Richmond first responders raise concerns about overdoses in the city and what they say is an increased risk to people dealing with substance use disorders during the holiday.
These months can be very, very lonely at times, and what we know that folks who are in recovery sometimes fall off the path of recovery, but we want to make sure that they get back on the path.
While the police say they've seen a recent decrease in calls, the Richmond Ambulance Authority reports a 13% increase in suspected overdoses in the first 10 months of this year compared to last.
The substances out there are really dangerous. There's fentanyl in so many different drugs that you don't expect it to be in, or in pressed pills.
And so they encourage people to reach out to local, state, or federal resources if they need help, including to RAA's own Project Recover.
Being able to put somebody on the path to the proper care is incredibly important.
On overdose calls, patients are connected with peer recovery specialists like Courtney Nunnally, who are in recovery themselves, 11 years in her case, and the aim is to help guide them on the same path. Nunnally says she's been meeting with up to 20 new people every 2 weeks, and while not everyone is a success,
When you get a call, saying, I did it, thank you so much. We don't get to hear those as often, but, it's so rewarding and it makes all of the stress worth it.
Each one of you, in your own way, is at the front line of an invisible war.
And Richmond wasn't the only one focused on drug overdoses Wednesday, as the Chesterfield Church partnered with Virginia Attorney General to raise awareness about the dangers of fentanyl. Drug overdoses have been the leading cause of unnatural death in Virginia since 2013, and illegal fentanyl is a driving factor.
So you have to treat the addiction side and going after dealers with every tool you have in the toolbox to make sure that our dealers are being held accountable.
Attendees were also trained in ways to help firsthand, taught how to administer naloxone, which can counteract the effects of an overdose. Viola Harris says her son died of an overdose 5 years ago, and she wants to protect the next generation.
I have 2 young grandsons. One is 13 and one is 15. Anything that I can do to help save them and any other child, male or female, that I can help save, I'm willing to help.
And regarding Project Recover, Nunnally says they have secured another round of state funding to continue the program and hire 3 more peer recovery specialists who will be starting next year. In Richmond, Cameron Thompson, CBS 6 News.